Hey guys, I just want to do a quick shout out. So Anne-Marie shared my page on her page, and she has 1 million amazing subscribers, and so many of them have come over to join our channel and just to hang out and talk and watch paintings and stuff that we're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Anne-Marie is amazing. She's awesome, and if you're watching this, I'm so thankful to you, and I cannot wait to see what is in store. Really though, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking up these videos. It's really a humbling experience, to be honest. All right, guys, back to the other video. I just got back from camp. That's why the shout out's a little bit late. I was with 15 other boys in a room, and they were insane. Awesome, but insane. All right, guys, see you later. Hey friends, what's going on? You know what? I just got back from camp, and I am super excited to be back. I love those kids, but they're wild. And so I thought some of my canvases dried up. Some of these you haven't seen the video for yet, so you're kind of getting a sneak peek. Yeah, so let's just take a look at some of them that have dried up and see how well they did. This was just a dip. I love it. I love the movement, and I love how it all kind of comes out these ways. Super fun. Cute. All right, and these two we did right next to side, and I don't know, I like these. I think this is done with the Sunnyside M1 paint extender. It didn't do what I wanted, so I switched over to Floetrol not too long ago, actually. This is also with the paint extender. This is before I did videos. It's very soft, very understated, very chillax. Nah. This is also with the paint extender. This is actually the last one I did with it. I started liking that I could figure out how to get cells on it, but I don't know if you could tell, but there's too many crazy, like, little bitty spots that never developed. So I switched out. I do like this canvas, though. I like this one a lot. Okay. I gotta show you this next one, but this one's a little embarrassing. This is one of my very first ones. It's iridescent. It's got gold on it. That's about all it's got going for it. I mean, not entirely all, but yeah. I just thought I'd show you anyway. I saw some people on acrylic pouring basics that were getting really frustrated because things just aren't working out. You're gonna go through some bad ones. I go through bad ones all the time. I like this one. I like the gold. I like the composition. I don't know, just like it. And this one's done with Floetrol and Bare House paints. This is kind of when I was starting to learn how to get my ratios down, so there's not a whole lot of cells. I was tilting too fast, and so we end up having these really long, drawn-out things, and you can really almost tell exactly where I poured off on this. And so I guess if I were to have to hang it, which would be very embarrassing. I don't know. Which way is up? I don't know. Anyway, next up, so this one is like my third painting ever. I don't like it, but I did learn a ton from it. I started learning ratios and color balancing and mixing, and actually I like the way it shows up on the screen better than in person. Anyway, kind of interesting. This is one of my first few Floetrol ones, I believe. And no, this is with the Sunnyside, actually. Out of everything here, that's one of my favorite cells. I like how it has its own internal highlighting and energy and stuff. I like this one. It's got gold in it. This is actually, there wasn't this line here before. Some people have been mentioning that I need to, when a canvas is boring, you know, do some ribbons and whatever. And so I kind of painted it on, and I tried to make it look like it belonged on the canvas, and it was part of the original pour. Originally, I put this one in as well. Originally, it just had this slight shimmer on this edge. I don't know, I just wanted something else to pop up and something else to be interesting. Anyway, so that's that. And then, this is one of my first paintings. That paint extender gives really fantastic lacing effects, but it's really hard to get a big cell in there. And so you end up with, it almost reminds me of granite. The way it's, oh, not granite. I don't know. Anyway, and then this, I love this one. This is one of my absolute favorites. I'm not sure which way I would hold it. I don't know. Anyway, I just love the cell size. I love the colors, how it's energetic and vibrant and has energy. And anyway, now some of the ones that I'm not sure if you've seen yet. This is one of the hammer ones we've done. I've been trying to create in pouring. It feels like it's really hard to create man, words are so hard. A composition. And so I tried to frame it and then give little tendrils out and kind of give body to it. This is done with a hammer. Oh, as far as hammers, some people said, like, I used a big giant mallet, and somebody was laughing at me for using a big giant mallet. Then I got a smaller mallet, and they were like, put that girly thing away. And then somebody suggested a tack hammer. And this is one of the tack hammers I bought. I actually really like it. It does great little tendrils. And I've kind of seen that the type of hammer you get really changes how and where your paint goes. Now this one has a square head, so all the paint splashes out this way and some this way, mostly this way. So I'm gonna show a couple of the hammers that I'm using. This one, it doesn't displace nearly as much hammer space as my first mallet, and of course my previous work, new trusty paint mallet. That displaces a lot of paint. And so I almost think that you need to use it on a bigger canvas rather than a smaller one. And then the new one that I got for much bigger canvases. No, just kidding. I just thought it'd be funny to put out a sledgehammer. I'm not going to use this one, most likely. All right, so anyway, I'm going to try mixing up the... Oh, and somebody else suggested using a water balloon. Because it's a soft hammer, I think that's going to be interesting because it wouldn't absolutely force the paint out of the middle. I don't know. I'm going to try that. It's a great idea. Let's see. Oh. So this is one of the canvases that was boring. It is still boring. You're going to see this one pop back up on a fix-it video. I'm collecting some canvases that I did not enjoy, and I'm going to try to work with what we already have. So I poured this white thing on here, and this is with a straw. And if you get... I did this off camera, and so if you get about this angle, which is... how am I going to show you angle? Right like that. So I took and I blew into the paint this way, and so the air hits it here and just carries the top layer over. And so when you catch it just right and it carries the top layer over, you get these softer ones. Yeah. And like out here, that's another one that I caught just the edge of the paint, kind of slopped it over the bit. But this is going to make its debut on a fix-it video. I've got a few fix-it ones that I'm working on. That's one of them. Of course, the one of the first ones I did where my paint was too thick on a swipe. I've since been dripping on it. It's at the bottom of my drying rack, bottom of the wire drying rack. I'm actually going to build another one today. You'll see this one again on a fix-it video. It's kind of boring, and it's got this big old crack in it. I can stick my fingernail. I don't have super long fingernails, but I don't have short ones right now. This is one of the ones that I've done recently. This one's ready for a coat of lacquer or a polyacrylic. Yeah, so this one will be getting shiny coated probably today or tomorrow. I'm going to build a drying rack. I went yesterday to Home Depot and bought all of the pieces to make it and to finish it up, and it's going to have like 20 some odd shelves, and it's going to be great. I have 3 shelves right now. All right, and this is also one I did. This one's a little busy. I don't like the crazy busy ones, and this is on a 12 by 12 canvas, and I mean, there's a lot of really cool things going on in certain places. There's some really cool cells. This will be a great macro. I actually really enjoy when paints do that, when they cell up over the line. Now, there's so much going on. I really do. Oh, I bought a better macro lens today too. So what I bought is this thing that clips on to your phone, and I do everything on my phone. I have an old DSLR, but it's a second generation Rebel, Canon Rebel, and I'm pretty sure that my phone now takes better pictures than that 10-year-old DSLR. But I mean, technology is going so fast. Guys, I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be a place where I can create art again. I was itching the whole time to create something. But our kids were awesome. They were so much fun, but I'm very thankful. Getting in my own bed was like magic. It was super awesome. Oh. So this I found at Home Depot. It's a paint swiper. And that's all it does. It swipes paint. And I don't know what else. Oh, somebody suggested adding witch hazel to the paint. I'm going to try that. I don't know what it's going to do, but it sounds cool and it sounds unique, and I don't know if it'll break down the binders or not. I'm not sure what it's going to do, but I'm going to try that. Also, I found out there's a difference between dimethicone and trimethicone. Trimethicone dries, so we've been using, from what I've seen, like the personal lubricants, those are dimethicone, and when they dry, or as they dry, it's a shinier finish. But the trimethicone dries with a more matte appearance. So I wonder how that would affect the final outcome of the painting. Anyway, we're gonna try. I know some hairsprays have them. And not only that, hairspray comes out in a unique pattern, which will create, I saw on somebody else's painting how it created like a snowflakey looking thing, which is really cool. We'll see if I can't duplicate it or, create our own thing. But guys, if you have suggestions, I love suggestions. I'm a creative person, just like ideas, coming up with weird ideas. But when you guys suggest stuff, I love it, because then take some pressure off it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so thankful to be back. I have a whole bunch of videos being scheduled, but I want to create, and so I'm going to probably release a couple videos a day for just a little bit. All right. Awesome. Have a great rest of your day, and be awesome.